look the way you do?
Well, I think to begin with, I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that I'm an athlete, if I may be very, very honest. So somewhere, I think fitness has always been a part of my lifestyle. It's not for me an option, it's not depending on how I feel. I mean, of course, it's, if I've had a really long day or something, but it's not something that I just do to achieve a goal. And I think a lot of the shape and definition that people talk about, again, it's something that, because of being an athlete from a young age, I had that, but then having to maintain that has also been a challenge. And I think for me, it's not just the appearance. I think, we've always spoken about this. For me, it's also about how I feel. I need to feel fit. So yes, in our profession, as important is, to sort of look a particular way for different films and different characters. It's also important for me to set fitness goals for myself. Whether it's cardio, I used to not enjoy cardio, whether it's achieving that. Or you and I set certain programs, based on certain films or characters, based on the kind of costumes that I have to wear, based on the kind of energy that I need for a particular film. And then of course, I think, we work on different body parts, so whether it's legs, whether it's the glutes, whether it's the arms, whether it's the back, we've always set different targets amongst ourselves. And I think most importantly, it's okay to have a bad day, it's okay to...
That's the bad day I have when you call me at 5 a.m. and 6 a.m.
Yes, as most of us know, and if you don't know, Yasmin absolutely hates early mornings, but she does that for me. And I think most importantly, discipline,
That's the key.
I think discipline is very, very important. So you need to make sure that you're well rested to then be able to put in a good, workout. I think, so, of course, what you want to achieve in the gym is a very, very important part of it, and I think that's a discussion with the trainer. But all of the things that you do on your own, so whether it's adequate sleep, your nutrition, your hydration, all of those things are important. I think a lot of people also only want to focus on the gym and then think that they can just eat everything.
Right.
Not to say that you have to, put yourself on some crazy kind of diet. I don't believe in crazy diets.
Yeah.
I'm someone who just believes in eating balanced, eating healthy, eating well, and eating in a way that you can maintain for the rest of your life. Of course, you make certain tweaks along the way, but I think eating in a way that that you can sustain for months and years to come, and not kind of follow. There's a lot of fads and trends, and I'm not someone who's ever followed that.
Yeah, and like I tell people, with you, the biggest thing is consistency.
Yes.
You're consistent about your workout, and like there are times when you start shoot as early as 7 a.m. and it's not like that workout is going to make you feel look great, but you do it because it makes you feel great, right? And the reason I talk about your arms is because which is your weakest body part that we started off with, and that for me is an achievement, because where we've come from, you having a really weak lower body to you being able to do everything. And can you tell us how you like the TheraBand for your arms?
Whether it's the towel, whether it's the TheraBand, again, I think it's a target that we set. So while a lot of people like the way my arms look, personally, the two of us were not happy, and I was personally not happy with the strength that I had in my arms. I wasn't able to do push-ups. And so we set that as a target for the year, that okay, within the next 6 months or this year, I should be able to do a handstand, or I should be able to do a headstand. So those are the kind of targets that we set.
And they're not really not achievable. We set little targets which are achievable, but which is something that she can't do today, which she will do, like 3 months later, and we work towards it.
You've got to be kind to your body, you've got to be gentle, but you also, I think you have to find that, every person has a different threshold. You've got to understand where you're pushing yourself, where you're being lazy. I think you're the only one who can understand that. So you set realistic targets and say, okay, in week 1 we're going to do this, in week 2 we're going to do this, in week 3 we're going to do this, and at the end of your 6 months or 1 year, whatever goal it is that you set, so you're also working towards something, but you're also setting a goal that is realistic. And so yeah, today I feel good when I do, when I can do 10 push-ups without getting tired or
Yeah,
without.
today you did 15.
Yes, or without using the wrong body part. I've developed enough strength today to say, okay, I'm not going to allow it to go into the upper tracts. I'm going to use the right sort of areas and the right muscles to be able to do the exercise, because form is important, like we always say. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Deepika. What her words were: consistency, doing it for forever. And about food, she eats everything, but she knows how much to eat. She doesn't eat where she's stuffed or she's doing whatever. She's like, I know, I've seen you even tasting desserts and eating bites of it, and she likes consistency even in her food. So be consistent, be good to your body, and hey guys, go out there and work out. Thanks, Deepika.
Thank you.